Hi, this is Ben Skinner here at the International House of Prayer in Kansas City. And we have been talking about prayer and intercession for loved ones that are on our heart. And today I want to talk about who God has placed on your heart. As we've talked about before, we all have someone that we are burdened for, or multiple people who we are burdened for. And I think it's important to actually think about who these people are. It might be a friend or a family member, someone who's struggling right now or has been struggling for a really long time. It may be someone who doesn't know the Lord, who is distant, or maybe kind of keeping him at arm's length, that we are burdened for. We want to see them close to him. We want to see them in the family of God. It may even be someone who often comes to your mind or is on your heart, and you don't really know why. They just come up a lot in your mind. Well, what I want to encourage you with is that that's not a mistake. God has put that person or those people on your heart for a reason. And I think it's for a few different reasons, and it's really cool what the Lord does with this. That he's chosen you to be one who will fight on their behalf to see his purposes done in their lives. And that he wants you to be a part of that story. And it's a really incredible reality. You may be one of many people fighting for this person. You may be the only person holding them in prayer, in fact. And so you get the privilege to walk alongside them in their journey, seeing the Lord do his work in their life. As you continue to come before God and fight for them on their behalf and intercede for them, you are actually being a part of their story. So I may have shared already that prayer has been a big part of my life, that there were people who fought for me, and God responded in a very direct way to save my life, to bring me to him, to bring me freedom and liberty and health. And it was because of people who stood with God, fighting for me, interceding for me. And those people are a part of my story because of their response to God. And so whoever God's put on your heart, you get to be a part of their journey by fighting for them, by praying for God's purposes to be done in their life. So I want to encourage you by that. It's no small thing to contend for people in prayer, and that every person God has put on your heart, he has put there for a reason. So I want to encourage you about that. So think about who God's stirring you towards, even if it doesn't make a lot of sense to you. Who is on your heart? And then know that by saying yes to that prompt, that invitation God has given you to pray for them, you are getting to be a part of their story and a part of their redemption, God's work in their life, all that he's doing. You get to be a part of that. So bless you. I'm excited to share more. Please stay tuned for more videos.